Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is that I help people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is the spirit of God. Therefore, God lives inside of you. All you have to do is take claim and possession of your soul, and you become God, people. Number two is that I am here to help billions of people across this world to achieve financial freedom. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to allow yourself to change. It's like one of the most resistant things that people resist. One of the things that people resist the most, I should say, is change. You know, and I understand why. I understand that as human beings, naturally we're programmed and designed for comfort. So anything that causes discomfort, our body does not want it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to train your mind and body to embrace discomfort, because that's the only way you're gonna grow. You know, it's like you have to embrace that, people. It's like working out at the gym. Of course you're gonna be sore, but it's like it's a necessary thing in order for you to be in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to be a great athlete, like you have to push your body physically beyond what is used to in order for you to be the best. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want you to embrace the fact that, discomfort is not a bad thing. Even though our mind and body would tell you that way, I want you to embrace that reality that discomfort is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because that means that you're growing. And that is what everybody ultimately wants. It's just that they're not willing to pay the price in order to receive the growth that they're looking for. The bottom line is, man, is that you have to allow yourself to change, people. Like, I want you to give yourself permission to change. When you find yourself being resistant to changes that you know you need to make, I want you to pause and stop and choose to remind yourself that, you know what? I am no longer that old version of myself. I am the new version of myself, the higher self. And this is the new me. This is the way things are gonna go. And people, there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you declaring out loud to yourself so you can hear it, that this is what your new reality is. And sometimes that's very necessary, people. Is that the things that you're doing, you have to realize, is that the old version of you, or is this the new version of you? Again, we're in the season of harvest, and the only way you get to reap your harvest is that you have to embrace the new abundance version of yourself. You can't be looking back and stuck in the old scarcity limited mindset and expect the abundance, people. So you have to give yourself permission to be like, okay, I no longer think this way. I no longer do these types of actions. These are the things that I believe. These are the actions that I'm taking on an everyday basis. And you have to really allow yourself to do that, people. You have to push yourself, man, to be uncomfortable, because you understand that that's where your changes is going to take place. That's where the growth is going to take place. That's where the new version of you is going to take place. And the cool thing is, people, is that as you push yourself and allow yourself to change, then eventually gets to the point where the resistance stops. It stops because you realize, it's like you ever heard the saying, quitters never win and winners never quit. That is indeed true, people, is that you have to persistently be aware of what you're doing, like to sabotage yourself, and tell yourself in those instances you're no longer that version of yourself. That's who you used to be. That's in the past. The new you is strictly on the abundance timeline, and all you focusing on is thoughts and physical actions that is equal to the manifestation of the abundance that you seek or desire in your life. You have to allow that for yourself, people, because damn it, you deserve it. You know, if for no other reason, you deserve it, man. But you have to be very conscious and intentional about seeing that manifested in your life, people. You have to be. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to change, people. Allow yourself to receive, which is the season of harvest, is receiving. Allow yourself to receive the favor and blessings that God have in store for you as you claim the higher version of yourself, the new version of you, man. Let go of the past, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, that's the message. I think you get the idea, man. I just want you to really be very self-aware, be very conscious, be very intentional to make sure that you don't go fall back into old habits. Let the old habits go, man. That's in the past. Get rid of scarcity, limiting thoughts, negative self-talks. Get rid of all of that stuff, because right now we're in a positive, higher frequency version of yourself, which means that all you're thinking about is, you know, what you need to do, what actions you need to take right now that's going to move you forward, and getting busy doing that, you know. Anyways, man, shout out to my co-creators of Heaven and Earth International. This is where, as a collective people, we are indeed creating heaven on earth. And I say we because it's we indeed. We're here to inspire and motivate each other. But more important than all of that is that we understand that energy is what we're using to create heaven on earth, because heaven on earth is indeed a frequency, people. As we continue to elevate the consciousness of people, then people will start doing things that high frequency people do, you know, which is to manifest the amazing life that they want. The low frequency is what's creating the hell that you're living in, man. You want to create an amazing life for yourself? Well, hey, we just got to continue to raise the frequency. And as we continue to raise the frequency, people, then indeed we are manifesting, bringing about heaven on this beautiful earth, people, you know. And for people that's a part of this collective, what we're here to do definitely is every day intentionally, consciously, making sure that we're putting positivity into this world, man. And the easiest way to do it, people, is for everybody to work on themselves. If every single day we're working on the betterment of ourselves and to reach the higher version of ourselves, that's what's so cool about it. That's all you got to do, man. Just work on yourself, because as you work on yourself, you're inspiring and motivating people all around you every single day, because they're watching you, man. People are always watching, so why not put on a good show? You know what I'm saying? Just being yourself, though, that's what makes it so awesome. It's like a reality show where you're being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not no fake pretentious thing, just being yourself, man, authentically you. So work on that, people. Develop yourself every single day, and you know, as you do that, then you'll be rewarded, you know. The blessings that God has for us all, which is a spillover by being connected to me, is that you receive peace, people, like you've never experienced before. You receive joy, genuine happiness, joy from within, man, regardless of what's happening around you. You'll receive favor and blessings all over your life, people. Favor in the sense that you'll be receiving opportunities that you would never be able to produce by yourself. And blessings, people, in the sense that whatever your hands touches, it turns to gold, you know? And most important above all of that to me is protection, man, is that for people that's doing God's work out here, we have a divine protection over our life, where we're shielded and protected from any harm or danger or really things that can harm us. So be grateful for that, people. Here's the requirements to be a part of this collective. Number one is that you must truly believe in your heart of hearts, people, that you are the Spirit of God, because you have a soul, people. All you have to do is believe that your soul is the Spirit of God, and obviously you have it, it's yours. Therefore you are God. Choose to believe that, people. Therefore God can co-create with you like he's doing with me. Number two, people, is yes, you must follow all my pages. Follow my social media pages. Watch my videos every day, because every day as I share these downloads, what it's doing is it's imparting that divine knowledge into you. You know what I'm saying? It gives you ideas. It inspires and motivates you. And the biggest part really is helping you to really remember who you really are, because as I speak every day, people, I'm really speaking to your soul. And as I speak to your soul and you come back every day, then what's happening is you starting to remember who you are, you know, which is your awakening. Number three, people, is that this is in this new world, heaven on earth, the currency is authenticity, is truth. Therefore, what the Spirit have led and tell me to do, people, is to inform me that you need to speak your truth, man, because there's people's breakthrough that's tied directly to you. So what I want you to do is grab your phone and speak whatever God lay on your heart, man. Speak those things, because as you speak on people and post it, is that the people that see it, you're providing breakthrough for people, you know? And you don't know where in the world these people are coming from, man. I got people over there in Sweden, you know, it's telling me how these content is making a difference in their life. I've never been to Sweden, don't know nothing about Sweden. But, hey, there's people that's waiting on your breakthrough, man. I want you to share your authentic truth, whatever that looks like, you know, whatever God lays on your heart to speak, go ahead and speak it, people, because that is indeed your purpose for being here, because we're all here to awaken the world across this globe. And the way we do it, people, is not just me, is that we all have a message that God want to deliver to the world, man. And I look forward to hearing your message as you share it with other people. And we'll continue to raise the energy and frequency of this collective. And as we do that, people, that is indeed how we are creating heaven on earth. Anyways, man, shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. You know, today, as far as Jamaica goes, one of the things I want to touch on is that, you know, one of the vision I've had a while back, and I know Jamaica, I've had this vision for quite a while too, is that it's to be the fourth logistical node of the world, you know. And I feel confident that we can actually do this within the next 5 years, but it definitely is going to take some aggressive movements, you know, because we ain't the only opportunity in town, so we got to make some moves. You know, it's like, I think right now we definitely need a major anchor client, whether it's Amazon, whether it's AliExpress over there in China, or, you know, DHL or FedEx, one of those big giants out here, that they can set up a hub there. I think if we're not doing it just like how we aggressively go after tourism and expanded that, which we've done a great job with that, by the way, how now we have direct flights from Colombia, we got Emirates Airline, about to set up a hub in Jamaica. We got a lot of flights coming from a lot of different areas that we're not used to having. So that have definitely expanded tourism, but we need to do the same when it comes to the logistical portion, because this right here is going to create a lot of direct, high-paying jobs, not to mention indirect jobs that it's going to create as we get a major anchor client there. Like, I think right now I feel confident, but hey, I don't make these decisions, but I feel confident that it'll be a smart play for Amazon to open up a hub in Jamaica like they have done over there in Dominican Republic. But hey, that's their choice. At the end of the day, we're not waiting on nobody, man. What I'm saying to you right now, Jamaica, is that I want you as the government to create your own means, man. Go lobby, go solicit these other companies, then really incentivize them to really set up a hub in Jamaica, because it will really stop the brain drain. It will really create, it would actually help us also with our export, because once we get a major client there and they help us to build out the infrastructure, then we'll be able to ship our products just like they are, piggybacking off those systems to send our products for export across the world a lot easier and a lot cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Also, of course, we have to continue to develop our industries like bauxite right now, the mining for that, you know, getting the aluminum built up so we can ship aluminum, the finished products. Not just that, but it's like all the different products that the raw materials, as we continue to manufacture and develop those and then ship them out. My point is, people, is that we want to create such a demand so that we force ourselves to become that fourth node, because we create so much demand that we had to continue to invest in supplying the demand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I hope that the government is heeding these messages, man, and let's be aggressive with this. Let's not, you know, it's a small window here. Let's really aggressively make the plays now that are going to set us up to win this. You know what I'm saying? So let's get busy on that, people. Obviously, people, the mandate, the things that, two things that we always focus on. Number one is that we're going to choose to be our brothers and sisters keepers. We do that, people, by choosing to inspire and motivate each other and choosing to do business with each other, you know. Number two is that each one teach one, man, is that whatever we learn, you know, make sure we share that knowledge with others, man. And, you know, something else I say real quick about becoming a fourth logistical node is like, obviously we have the Maritime University of training that we're doing down there right now. We do have Hart University, West Indies, But I'm thinking that Hart University could be a really good rollout to trade people to be ready, start helping them to get the degrees or stuff, they certifications they need now, to support the logistical node that we're pushing to become within the next 5 years, 4 to 5 years, by 2030. So it's like we have a lot on our plate, man, and that's why I said we could put this airline thing to bed, man, and let's focus on what makes us money. There's so much negative drawbacks to that. Every time I see it, it's like it concerns me. Let's focus on the things that is going to change Jamaicans' life right now, and doing that is getting a big anchor client, boosting our manufacturing, especially when it comes to the raw material like bauxite, and the red mud, refining that process so we can start shipping out those precious minerals and really reaping the rewards from that and reinvesting the money back into the expansion of those right there. I mean, there's so much things that we need to work on. Let's focus on that, people. Anyways, man, my declarations over your life: number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that, you really take the time, man, to really get to learn about yourself and realize how powerful you are, people. Realize the power you have inside of you, man, and really start trying to figure out what can you do with that power. What is your purpose? How can you contribute to helping with the creation of heaven right here on earth, because that benefit everybody. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.